die. Tie cold marrow, deep in bone, the tundra claims its hollow throne.
Frost-locked lungs, gasping for air, system of salt, total despair. Scourge the weak, break the spine, ancestral blood, the holy line. Heartbeat of the stone, iron in the vein, one blood, one bone, eternal reign. Heartbeat of the iron in the vein, northern storm, end the pain. Ice lock mine, shatter the frame, forget the face. Recall the name, ancestral code, ancestral code. Carved in the dirt, worship the wound, value the hurt, the mountain breathes.
Lungs of ice, every breath a sacrifice. The wind is screaming names of the dead. Paint the white ground the darkest red.
Heartbeat of the stone, iron in the vein, one blood, one bone, eternal reign. Heartbeat of the iron in the vein, northern storm, end the pain. Pulse of the earth, dying birth, strike the ground. Strike! Die! The iron bites the winter air, the salt is thick upon my hair. The ocean groans beneath the hull, a heavy song for every soul.
A heavy song for every soul, the rhyme is deep upon the shield.
The path is hard across the field, the drums of war begin to beat. We feel the earth beneath our feet, we feel the earth beneath our feet. The ravens fly above the pine, we stand within the ancient light. North wind calls across the frozen sky, ancestors rise, their voices never die. Through mist and fire we march as one, Valhalla awaits when the battle is done. When the battle is done,
We march as one. My father held this heavy blade within the woods where light will fade. He speaks to me within the gale to guide us through the jagged shale. The mountain peaks are sharp and white, we seek the flame within the night.
north wind calls across the frozen sky, ancestors rise, their voices never die. Through mist and fire we march as one, Valhalla awaits when the battle is done. When the battle is done,
We march as one. Blood of the mountain, bone of the land. By the high timber we take just air, it is the breath of the dead. Take the weight of the iron and the secrets of the lead. Lay your hands upon the rusted iron. Feel the chill of those who walked before.
The mountain keeps the weight of heavy rain.
The sea remembers the frozen shore.
Child of ash, you stand beside the fire. Wave in circles high above the spire.
Listen to the howl across the moor. The ice is breaking at the iron door. North wind calls the spirit home. Carved in ashen, set in stone. Ancient blood within the vein, rising sing through the winter rain. I am the cliff where the ice has cracked. You are the word that remains unsaid. I am the oak that feeds the soil. You are the path for the restless dead.
The torch is low and the night is long. Carry now the weight of this old song. Look across the cold and rolling river.
Listen to the horns, eternal sound. North wind calls the spirit home. Carved in ashen, set in stone. Ancient blood within the vein, rising sing through the winter rain.
Take the crown of frost. Take the crown of frost. The journey never ends.
The obsidian frost bites the marrow. Beneath the ruins where kings lie cold, I clutch the iron of my fathers. In the silence of the ancient hold, do the ravens crave the harvest?
The heavens call for blood.
Is the iron strong in your hand?
Rise from the frozen flood.
The spirit does not yield to steel, bound to the vault of the iron sky. No God shall make the warrior kneel, where the voices of the North cry out. I watch from the rim of the cosmos. Your blood stains the white of the field. The bridge to the hall stands open. The fright to the hall stands open. To the soul that refused to yield, the spirit does not yield to steel, bound to the vault of the iron sky. No God shall make the warrior kneel, alone, frozen blood upon the field. Broken pride is all I yield. Ice will crack beneath my feet. I refuse to know defeat.
Spirit and steel, take my steel, take my steel. We are the stone on a frozen throne.
Mortal soul, your time is done. Leave the war that you have won. Wings of silver, eyes of frost. Pay the price and count the cost. Cross the bridge of burning light. End your long and lonely fight.
I will stay, you must go. Let me bleed, lay it low. Chains of iron, hearts of flame. I am living, you are dead. Spirit and steel, take my steel, take my steel. We are the stone on a frozen throne.
No God can hold my hand. I rule this ruined land. Sacrifice is my command. Stand, stand, stand!
Spirit and steel, take my steel, take my steel. We are the stone on a frozen throne.
Spirit and steel, the north remains. The iron bites the frozen ground. The iron bites the frozen ground. The iron bites the frozen ground. No mercy in the iron vow. I drag my shield through heavy snow. I drag my shield through heavy snow. I drag my shield through heavy snow, where the ancient rivers flow.
I will rise, I will hold.
Who will die? None shall die.
None shall scold, we are bold. The spirit does not yield to steel. The spirit does not yield to steel. The spirit does not yield to steel. Strong and blaze upon the wheel. Blood is wet upon the stone. Blood is wet upon the stone. Blood is wet upon the stone. The north is built of skin and bone.
I see the mark upon the rock. I see the mark upon the rock. The mountain does not fear the shock. 1,000 does not fear the shock. 1,000 winters in my chest. 1,000 winters in my chest. 1,000 winters in my chest. The warrior will never rest.
I will rise, I will hold.
Who will die? None shall die.
None shall scold, we are bold. The spirit does not yield to steel. The spirit does not yield to steel. The spirit does not yield to steel. Strong and blaze upon the wheel. Blood is wet upon the stone. Blood is wet upon the stone.
stone.
We are the mountains standing alone. The spirit does not yield.
Does not hear.
The spirit does not yield. Lord, blood on the runes. Blood on the runes. Stone and bone.
Claim the willow and the stone. The earth is hard as salt beneath my heel. I stand where ancient kings have turned to dust, to test my heart against the weight of steel. The sun is but a pale and distant ghost that wanders through the white and silent pines. I wait upon this gray and jagged coast to meet the fate that heaven now designs.
The fire within outlaws the biting cold. A spirit forged before the world was old. A spirit forged. The lion cuts and winter takes the breath. The soul remains a stranger unto death. I watch you from the peaks of silver light. I weave the names of those who will not bend. Your heart is flint to strike against the night. A courage that the heavens will defend. The loom is set with threads of ice and fire. The pattern shows the end of mortal fear. Rise up above the smoke and funeral pyre. The hour of the sacrifice is near. The fire within outlaws the biting cold. A spirit forged before the world was old. A spirit forged. The lion cuts and winter takes the breath. The soul remains a stranger unto death.
Rise, rise from the clay. The ancestors are waking in the mound. Hear the sound. Their voices rise from deep beneath the ground. The flesh is frail, the bone is only lime. The flesh is frail, the bone is only lime. But will is master of this bitter climb. Will is master.
The fire within outlaws the biting cold. A spirit forged before the world was old. A spirit forged. The lion cuts and winter takes the breath. The soul remains a stranger unto death. Spirit lives where iron cannot reach. The spirit lies beyond the winter's breach. The spirit lies.
Where the granite shelf meets the falling sky. My breath is a white flag surrendered to the gale. The sea is a sheet of hammered tin. The sea is a sheet of hammered tin, dull and unmoving beneath the violet weight of clouds. I count the long years by the thickness of the rime. It crusts upon the iron head of my spear. It crusts upon the iron head of my spear. Like salt on an old wound that refuses to close. My boots have worn a path into the stone. A circle of duty that never finds an end. Are the fires of the south still burning? Or has the frost finally silenced the bells?
Lift the horn to the jagged horizon, where the spirits of the fathers are pacing. In the indigo heavy breath of the storm, we are the now in the frozen floor. Honor is a wings we carry through the train. Spirit untamed by the teeth of the north.
texture of a woolen shawl, the scent of wood smoke clinging to a woman's hair. But those memories are brittle as dry leaves, they shatter when I try to hold them too tight. The blue of the glacier is the only color I know now. A deep and hollow sapphire that eats the light. I watch the wolves move like smoke across the ridge. I watch the wolves move like smoke across the ridge. They do not ask for warmth or for mercy, they simply endure the sharpening of the wind. Why do I guard a kingdom that has forgotten my name? Rise, the blood is cold. I hear the chanting in the rattle of the sleep. Ancestors waking from the beds of shale and silt. They lost their crowns but they kept their steel. The mountain is a mother and she is made of flint. No mercy, no mercy for the weak, no shelter for the hollow. Only the vigil, only the ice.
Lift the horn to the jagged horizon, where the spirits of the fathers are pacing. In the indigo heavy breath of the storm, we are the morale in the frozen bone. Honor is a weight we carry through the train. Spirit untamed by the teeth of the north. The snow is filling my tracks, watchmen of the end.
Where the granite shelf meets the fallen sky, my breath is a white flag surrendered to the gale. The sea is a sheet of hammered tin, dull and unmoving beneath the violet weight of clouds. I count the long years by the thickness of the rhyme. It crusts upon the iron head of my spear, like salt on an old wound that refuses to close. My boots have worn a path into the stone, a circle of duty that never finds an end. Are the fires of the south still burning, or has the frost finally silenced the bells?
Lift the horn to the jagged horizon, where the spirits of the fathers are pacing. In the indigo, heavy breath of the storm, we are the marrow in the frozen bone. Honor is a weight we carry through the drain. Spirit untamed by the teeth of the north.
I remember the texture of a woolen shawl, the scent of wood smoke clinging to a woman's hair. But those memories are brittle as dry leaves, they shatter when I try to hold them too tight. The blue of the glacier is the only color I know now, a deep and hollow sapphire that eats the light. I watch the wolves move like smoke across the ridge. They do not ask for warmth or for mercy. They do not ask for warmth or for mercy. They simply endure the sharpening of the wind. Why do I guard a kingdom that has forgotten my name? Chanting in the rattle of the sleep. Ancestors waking from the beds of shale and silt. They lost their crowns but they kept their steel. The mountain is a mother and she is made of flint. No mercy for the weak, no shelter for the hollow. Only the vigil, only the ice.
Lift the horn to the jagged horizon, where the spirits of the fathers are pacing. In the indigo, heavy breath of the storm, we are the marrow in the frozen bone. Honor is a weight we carry through the drain. A spirit untamed by the teeth of the north.
The snow is filling my tracks. The sky is sentinel of the silent peak. I am the winter himself. I stand where the granite shelf meets the falling sky. My breath is a white flag surrendered to the gale. The sea is a sheet of hammered tin, dull and unmoving beneath the violet weight of clouds. I count the long years by the thickness of the rounds. I count the long years by the thickness of the rhyme. It crushed upon the iron head of my spear, like salt an old wound that refuses to close. My boots have worn a path into the stone, a circle of duty that never finds an end. Are the fires of the south still burning, or has the frost finally silenced the bells?
Lift the horn to the jagged horizon where the spirits of the fathers are pacing. In the indigo, heavy breath of the storm, we are the marrow in the frozen bone. Honor is a weight we carry through the drift. The spirit untamed by the teeth of the north.
Remember the texture of a woolen shawl, the scent of wood smoke clinging to a woman's hair. But those memories are brittle as dry leaves. They shatter when I try to hold them too tight. The blue of the glacier is the only color I know now. A deep and hollow sapphire car that eats the light. Why deep and holes move like smoke across the ridge. I watch the wolves move like smoke across the ridge. They do not ask for warmth or for mercy. They simply endure the sharpening of the wind. They simply endure the sharpening of the wind. Why do I guard a kingdom that has forgotten my name? Rise, the blood is gone. I hear the chanting in the rattle of the sleet. Ancestors waking from the beds of shale and silt. They lost their crowns but they kept their steel. The mountain is our mother and she is made of flint. No mercy for the weak, no shelter for the hollow. Only the vigil, only the ice.
Lift the horn to the jagged horizon where the spirits of the fathers are pacing. In the indigo, heavy breath of the storm, we are the marrow in the frozen bone. Honor is a weight we carry through the drift. The spirit untamed by the teeth of the north.
Snow is filling my tracks. The sky is turning to lead. I am the sentinel of the silent peak. I am the winter itself. I am the winter itself. Watchmen of the end. I stand where the granite shelf meets the falling sky. My breath is a white flag surrendered to the gale. The sea is a sheet of hammered tin, dull and unmoving beneath the violet weight of clouds. I count the long years by the thickness of the rhyme. They crust upon the iron head of my spear, like salt an old wound that refuses to close. My boots an old one that refuses to close. My boots have worn a path into the stone, a circle of duty that never finds an end. Are the fires of the south still burning, or has the frost finally silenced the bells? Lift the horn to the jagged horizon where the spirits of the fathers are pacing. In the indigo, heavy breath of the storm, we are the marrow in the frozen bone. We are the marrow in the frozen. Honor is a weight we carry through the drift. Honor is a weight by the duty that the ends. A spirit untamed by the teeth of the north. I remember the texture of a woolen shawl, the scent of wood smoke clinging to a woman's hair. But those memories are brittle as dry leaves. They shatter when I try to hold them too tight. The blue of the glacier is the only color I know now. A deep and hollow sapphire that eats the light. I watch the wolves move like smoke across the ridge. They do not ask for warmth or for mercy. They simply endure the sharpening of the wind. Why do I guard a kingdom that has forgotten my name? The blood is gone. I hear the chanting in the rattle of the sleet. Ancestors waking from the beds of shale and silt. They lost their crowns but they kept their steel. The mountain is our mother and she is made of flint. No mercy for the weak, no shelter for the hollow. Only the vigil, only the ice. Lift the horn to the jagged horizon where the spirits of the fathers are pacing. In the indigo, heavy breath of the storm, we are the marrow in the frozen bone. We are the marrow in the frozen. notch from the morning's long work. I stood in the mud by the river's cold edge. A young man from the north with a borrowed shield. A young man from the north with a borrowed shield. The iron went through my leather and my skin. I did not feel the pain until I hit the grass. The ravens were circling before then the grass. The ravens were circling before the blood turned cold.
Circling.
The king promised silver for every head we took. But silver is heavy when you are trying to rise. I left my boots and my sword in the dirt. I left my boots and my sword in the dirt. Now I step onto the bridge that spans the sky. It feels like frozen fire under my bare feet. A path made of colors that no eye can name. The gates are open and the fires burn high. We are the harvest of the iron and the salt. Odin watches from a throne made of old sleeves. The hall is waiting for the ones who fell. Valhalla. There is no more hunger and the wind is still. I see my father sitting by the long central hearth.
He looks younger than the day he went away. The meat is roasting and the ale is poured out. We talk of the tides and the weight of the oars, while the wolves wait outside in the biting frost.
Do not weep for the man in the shallow grave. He is busy learning the songs of the ancient dead. The price of the entry was a hole in the chest, a fair enough trade for a seat at the feast. The bridge is behind me and the door is shut. I am home in the hall where the brave